Christmas. I think today might be one of my favorite national holidays.
Wow.
That's right.
Big deal.
Here at Hallmark Channel, we have Smallidays, and today's Smalliday is National Chocolate Cake Day. Can you believe it?
Now it's making sense.
There is a National Chocolate Cake Day. I love chocolate cake. I love hot cocoa. So I thought, why not combine the two and make a hot chocolate cake, which was inspired by really a nice, cozy cup of hot cocoa.
Of course it is. And I thought to myself, why wouldn't I be in the kitchen to help you out with this?
Why not? Because you're going to make this for Vanessa and the kids, and they're going to be very impressed.
Oh my gosh.
It's so easy to make, you all, that I promise you, I think you're going to make chocolate cake like this for the rest of your life. And it just starts with...
It looks simple. I mean, I know you've got some prep already going here, but what do we have in the bowl?
Okay, so right here we have eggs and sugar, and I'm going to have you continue to whisk that. It feels a little bit thick in there because it feels like the sugar has maybe settled to the bottom.
Yeah, looks like you're working. Oh yeah,
yes,
I feel that. Okay.
Now in here I have some hot cocoa powder.
Yes.
I have some flour, some baking powder, and a little bit of salt. So those are the dry ingredients.
Very good.
Now into our egg mixture with sugar, I'm going to add just a little bit of vanilla extract. That always is great for baking. Now instead of butter, like a traditional chocolate cake would have butter as opposed to oil.
So why would you choose oil? That's a good question.
I'm using oil because oil makes the cake moister. And also by using oil, you know, butter has a very distinct flavor.
Yeah.
You know, so you can taste the butter over the hot cocoa. If you use something like grapeseed oil or another oil that doesn't have much of a flavor, it will not overpower the cake.
So that's the key, is to try and find an oil that actually doesn't overpower flavor-wise.
Right,
okay,
and
so
by the way,
avocado oil is pretty
avocado oil, you can find a beautiful olive oil that is not overpowering.
Sure.
And use that. I make a lemon olive oil cake all the time, which is in my cookbook. I actually prefer to use oil in cakes over butter always because it keeps it moist and it almost becomes more moist as the days go on.
That's good to know. See, I would never have guessed that. All right, so what am I doing now?
You're going to take this guy out here because this batter, you all, is going to get very thick. Just keep that in mind. You're not doing something wrong. It's going to be a very thick batter. So I'm going to,
I'll take it for you.
Take that over to the sink if you would.
Here we go.
So in the meantime, I'm going to pour the dry ingredients in here. And Cam, if you would, use the spatula and combine all that together. And I'll let everyone know what I've done over here. So in our spring form pan over here, I put a piece of parchment paper on the bottom and covered it with some hot cocoa and some sugar. This is, not only is it going to actually put like a nice little crust on the cake, but it's also going to ensure that when we open the spring form, that our cake comes out clean and it doesn't stick to the pan, because that's always a little bit of a fear when you're taking something out of a spring form.
I feel like I'm doing a horrible job.
No, you're not.
It's not really coming together like I thought. Should I go faster?
Yeah, go faster, but I'm going to tell you what. See how thick it is?
Yeah.
The reason you feel like you're doing a bad job is because it's a very thick batter. It's thicker than brownie batter even.
Okay.
So don't think you've done something wrong.
The one day I don't wear one of my aprons, I'm throwing chocolate all over the place.
And you have so many new ones.
I know.
I'm surprised.
I love my aprons.
There we go.
I don't know what to tell you.
Now, as he continues to mix that batter together.
I'm going. I'm sweating. I mean,
a little bit of workout.
Hey, I'm getting there. Now it looks like batter. Okay.
Now, something else that's going to make this a hot chocolate
I got to stretch.
There you go. Is whipped cream. So we're adding whipped cream into the cake.
Is that just for flavor, or is that how does that help?
Also, and you're going to fold it in. By the way, don't go aggressive, because if you go aggressive, you're going to
show me what you mean by fold it in.
Fold. You're going to go like this.
Oh yeah.
Just like that. You want to keep the air in the whipped cream. This is going to help leaven the cake, by the way. So when it's cooking, it's going to help it be fluffier and lighter, because as you see, this is a very dense batter. So it'll be fluffier and lighter, and it really will give it that taste of a cup of hot cocoa.
If you make this at home and you don't taste the batter before you finish the cake, then you have won already, because that looks so tasty.
It really is, and it lightens the batter just a little bit. Now, as you can see over here, I have some whipped cream in there as well, and that is going to go on top of the cake. We're going to put marshmallows in there as well.
Really?
It's very impressive.
Are there marshmallows in here already?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
So
this is just whipped cream.
That's just whipped cream.
All right.
So here you go. Now you come over here.
Okay.
I'm going to move.
Am I stopping this?
Stop that.
Okay.
You can start putting that in there.
Oh.
Now what I've done is I have put some marshmallows in the oven at 250 for about 5 to 10 minutes. You don't want to toast the marshmallows because that's more like a s'mores cake. You just want the marshmallows to be gooey enough that they are going to melt when you put them into the whipped cream. So we are legitimately making kind of like our own marshmallow fluff.
This could be one of the most decadent cakes that you'll ever make.
It is delicious. You're gonna love this. All right, now turn this guy on.
Okay.
And watch this. They're gonna fold in just perfectly.
Because they're nice and toasty.
Yeah, look at that.
They're warm.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah,
Okay,
it is
so we'll let that go. We
beautiful.
pop this in the oven at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes. And
Gotcha.
when you pull it out, it's gonna look like that. You're gonna have to let it cool a little bit before you start putting this marshmallow whipped cream on top. That really
is a work of art. It's so beautiful.
Okay, now Cam.
Yep.
This is where you get to get in here and.
Oh man, come on, bring it on.
There you go.
Deb,
Now
this
see
is
how that is
really,
over there?
really
It doesn't
amazing.
have to be perfect.
Okay.
You just.
Do I use this guy?
Sure.
Okay.
Here, oh my goodness, we've got a lot over here.
It almost looks like a cloud.
It is like a little fluffy cloud. And when you bite into it, it's light and fluffy like that as well.
I'm just gonna get it out first.
Get it and I'll get some more over here.
Okay, great. And then you can kind of like show me the
Oh, there you go. And you know what?
There we go.
You're doing it perfectly. Now give me the bowl and I'll get some more over here.
There we go.
Easy breezy. Again, just so you know, it's gonna get caught in your little whisk. But
This is cheat worthy if I have ever seen cheat worthy.
it's so good. You'll never have chocolate cake any other way.
Okay, awesome.
And since we have some leftover marshmallows,
There you go.
why don't you just sprinkle those on top, Cam?
Oh boy.
I mean, why not? You
Where,
see
these
there?
guys?
Yeah, why not?
Why wouldn't I?
You got them.
Just a little something like this.
And this
You
is
will be happy you made this, everybody.
Also, so fun to do with the kids because it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the beauty of it.
You know what time it is now?
It's time to eat.
It's time to eat it.
And
That's
if you
what time
wanted
it
to
is.
even put some more cocoa powder on top, be my guest. You can just.
You serve it
sprinkle
up.
some
I'm going to tell everybody for this and plenty more recipes to keep you warm all winter long. Make sure you check out hallmarkchannel.com, everybody. You know where to go.